Your gums are the frontline soldiers of your body, and they're waving red flags when something's wrong. They're trying to tell you that there may be a brewing problem before it even shows up anywhere else. Now, this isn't just about bad breath or an upcoming cavity. This is about deciphering the silent alarms your gums are sending out, hinting at diseases that might be starting up. Let's listen closely, because what we hear could save our lives. 1. Gums turning deep red or purple. Imagine you look into the mirror and notice your gums aren't their usual pink. They seem darker, almost purple. What does this mean? Well, here's where gum color becomes a battlefield. Your gums turning deep red or purple is like them shouting, "Hey, we need more oxygen." It's a sign that they're not getting enough of the life-giving gas they need. This usually happens when there's some kind of blockage slowing down blood flow to your gums. Picture a busy highway getting clogged up. The further down the road, things start to get pretty grim. And, in this case, the lack of oxygen makes your gums turn a dark shade of red or even purple. But why does this happen? Well, it can be a sign of something as simple as being a bit dehydrated. Think about it. If there's not enough water in your system, your blood can get thick, making it harder for oxygen to travel around your body. This means your gums, being the brave soldiers on the front line, might not get enough of what they need to stay healthy. But it doesn't stop there. Sometimes these dark gums could also mean that there's some serious inflammation going on. It's like your immune system is throwing a massive party and all the reinforcements are needed. When this happens, your blood vessels get a bit wider to bring in more troops, but this extra work can make your gums look a little paler than usual. So if you notice your gums are looking a little washed out, it might be time to check in with your doctor. They can help figure out what's causing this and get your immune system back in fighting shape. But let's say those dark gums stick around despite drinking lots of water and resting up. It's like your gums are sending out a distress signal saying, "Help, we need some serious backup." In these tough times, your gums could be dealing with something way more serious like gum disease or even heart disease. It's like your gums are showing signs of distress, hinting at bigger problems lurking beneath the surface. So, when you notice those darker flags, it's time to team up with your healthcare provider and tackle whatever challenges await. Remember, early detection is key to winning the fight and keeping those smiles shining bright. 2. Puffy or shiny gums. Now imagine you're examining your gums and suddenly you notice something unusual. Your gums seem puffy or shiny, especially around the teeth. What on earth is going on? Well, it turns out that puffy or shiny gums are like your immune system, flashing a big, bright spotlight on certain areas of concern. Your immune system is always on the lookout for potential threats, and when it spots something suspicious, it sends in the reinforcements to investigate. This process often kicks off inflammation as your immune cells get into action. And guess what? Those hard-working cells leave behind some shiny remnants once they've done their job. So if your gums are looking shinier than usual, it could be a sign that your immune system is hard at work tackling some hidden troublemakers. But hold on a minute. There's more to the story. You see, inflammation is like a double-edged sword. While it's great for fighting off infections in the short term, too much or too frequent inflammation can actually harm your body. Chronic inflammation can make your gums puffy and shiny over time, signaling that your immune system has been in battle for a while. This type of inflammation can sometimes be a sneaky sign of conditions like diabetes or even autoimmune disorders. That's right, your immune system might be mistakenly attacking your own body, leading to all sorts of complications. It's like your gums are sounding the alarm, hinting at a mutiny within your immune forces. So when you spot those puffy or shiny patches, it's time to take action. By staying proactive with your health, you can help your immune system win the war and keep your smile shining brightly. 3. Bleeding after light touch. Now picture this. You're cleaning your teeth and all of a sudden your gums start bleeding. Even the slightest touch of your toothbrush sends a few drops of blood into the sink. What in the world is going on? Well, don't panic, but it might be time to call in the dental cavalry. You see, When your gums bleed easily, it could mean that there's been a breakdown in the protective barriers between your inner tissues and the outside world. Think of it like a castle under siege. Normally, your gums have strong walls to keep harmful invaders out, but if those walls start crumbling, you're more vulnerable to attack. But why would this happen? Well, one reason could be that you've been brushing a little too vigorously. It's like using a battering ram on your castle walls. Over time, this can weaken the defenses and create tiny openings for those microscopic invaders to slip through. But let's say you're the gentlest toothbrusher in the world. Your gums still bleed, which means the problem might be deeper. It could be a sign that your body's immune system is under attack and the walls of your gum castle are crumbling as a result. Certain conditions like HIV/AIDS can weaken your immune system, leaving you vulnerable to a range of infections, including those pesky gum diseases. It's like the enemy has infiltrated your castle and is wreaking havoc from within. But don't despair. By working closely with your healthcare provider, you can find ways to bolster your immune system, strengthen those castle walls, and protect yourself against these unwanted invaders. And if it turns out that you're not dealing with any underlying conditions, it's still worth taking a closer look at your oral hygiene routine. Bleeding gums could also be a sign that you're not getting enough vitamins and minerals to keep your gums strong and healthy. It's like your body is sending out a distress call saying, "Hey, we need some reinforcements and a vitamin refill." So, by teaming up with your dentist or doctor, you can develop a plan to give your gums the nutrients they need to stand strong against future attacks. You know, when it comes to understanding our bodies, it's like solving a mystery. Every little detail matters, and when we put the clues together, it reveals a bigger picture. We learned that dark red or purple gums might mean they're not getting enough oxygen, pointing to possible issues with circulation or inflammation. Shiny and puffy gums could hint at inflammation, perhaps due to an autoimmune condition or diabetes. And bleeding gums could signify a breakdown in the protective barriers of your body, possibly linked to an underlying condition like HIV/AIDS or nutritional deficiencies. So the next time you catch a glimpse of your gums, take a moment to appreciate the silent work they do to keep you healthy. And remember, every small change you make, like staying hydrated, eating right, and practicing good oral hygiene, is like a step closer to unraveling the secrets of your body and living a healthier life. And here's the thing, your mouth isn't just a portal for eating and talking, it's a gateway to your overall health. What happens in your mouth doesn't stay in your mouth. It affects your entire body. So the health of your mouth is the first whisper of systemic disease. Pay attention to these whispers because they could lead to a healthier you. So what whispers has your body been sharing with you lately? Have you noticed any changes in your gums or teeth? Share your thoughts below. And if you found this video helpful, hit that thumbs up button and share it with someone who needs to hear these important reminders. Together, we can decode our bodies and become health detectives for ourselves.